Okay, and water. Yeah, so what made me apply? I've been, in this field for a while, and I've always had an interest in your company, and, always loved the reputation that your company had, and, you're always seeing strides within your company, so I've always wanted to work for this company, and, since I have experience in this position, I thought that this would be a great fit for me. So I heard about the job opening through just, searching on the website, and I have been frequently doing that, and then I saw that, something that was in my field, so I instantly applied, and I'm very grateful I have an interview. Okay. Yeah. So I think that my work experience has prepared me for this position, just having, 5 years experience and, constantly learning, and, my company is very, progressive and trying to change things a lot, so I do feel like we are up to date in the field, and, I think coming here, I would be able to blend in and, continue to learn even more, so I think your company is one step ahead of ours. Yes. Yeah. So the supervision at my current job. Yeah, so I currently we have a team lead, and then we have different roles based on that, and we work as a team. And then we have a supervisor of the team lead. But it's mostly just interacting with the team lead, but it feels, we're all on the same level and page. What would it look like in your company? Okay. Makes sense. Okay. So yeah, I do love my position, but again, I feel like your company is much more progressive, and I just think I would learn more here. So my recent evaluation, I'll give you a copy. It's here. I did get, a very great evaluation. Excellent. So I do feel like, my performance is, one of the top performers in the company, and I think that, you would hear a great review from my team lead. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of both. Sometimes, I find I'm focused better when working alone, but other times I find that, I work better with groups, especially, some of the stuff can get more complex. It's really nice to be able to ask questions and, learn from others. But sometimes, when I'm really focused in and doing a job, and I prefer to work alone sometimes too. So I prefer a balance. What would you say that your company looks like? Okay, excellent. Similar, yeah, it sounds very similar to my current position. Some things I want to avoid. I just see I don't really enjoy conflict. So I feel like I always want to, come to some sort of agreement with, my coworkers and, be on the same page. But I know that's not always the case. most important thing. Well, I definitely want to stay in this field. I think that is the most important thing. I truly enjoy it, and it's just a good experience. Mm-hmm. I'd say I really enjoy, our culture, and I enjoy, how they're always training us, and we're learning new things, and, just having different, methods. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I would say that, long term, even as a little girl, I admired this company, so I do see myself working for your company long term. Mhm. And I believe in 5 years I would still like to be at this company. Mhm. So yeah, I would say, just always having a particular interest in this field, even as a child, and just feeling like I had a natural ability to do these things. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. I would say the things that give me the greatest satisfaction at work are just, completing projects, getting things done. Hmm. And especially, if the task is a little bit more challenging, it's new, and, once the team and I are able to kind of overcome that, send the project out, it feels really great. Mm. Okay, yeah, so I think, just with our team, each person in the team really has a specialty. So if, we are encountering problems, we kind of go to that person. And so I know that people come to me for different types of problems. If, that's my specialty, but I'm also going to them because I know that I'm not an expert, and I think that's where, the team really comes along. Mhm. Yeah. Again, yeah, I think that, just always wanting to do this was, just easy to know that I want to be in this field. Organizations, yeah, so I am in several at my current company, and I lead one. So if you do have any opportunities for that at your company, I would love to be able to join those, or, lead any. If you need any specialty in my field, I would be more than happy to contribute that to your company. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. I would say that I keep, current on what's going on in the industry, in my profession and company, just attending meetings, asking questions, being aware of what's going on around the world as well. Because everything's influenced by, what's going on. So, yeah. Mhm. Standards of success. I would say, being able to complete the projects, but, complete them well, being able to work with other, clients, and, a successful, positive approach on our company would which, has them continuing to come back and wanting to work with our company. Okay, and then how does that work at your company? Okay, nice. So, yeah, I would say, doing a good job is, I know this is controversial, but I think, going above your expectations, doing more. My work ethic isn't just to do, the bare minimum. I think that, going above expectations and doing more than what is expected of you, is kind of how I personally work. So my leadership style, I would say, I prefer, getting everyone's opinion, working as a team, rather than me just telling them, what to do. But I do feel like, I will check in and make sure everything's going okay. If something needs to be done, I'm not afraid to, say that. I think, the main motivation is to make sure that the team's running properly and that, all of our, needs and wants and things are being met. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So group speaking, that was something that was frequent. I mean, it is frequent at my current job, having meetings every week, attending meetings, lots of speaking, so very, very familiar with that. At first it was pretty shy, but now, once you do it a lot, it gets a lot easier. Yeah, so I probably do an individual presentation once a week. I kind of just have a routine to prepare, and it's not, too extravagant, but, once you get into doing something, it's easier, and, yeah, so, I get all my materials and present, so. Would I rather write a report or give a verbal? I prefer to write because I think sometimes in verbal things you forget stuff. I feel like if you write stuff down, it's there, you remember it all, and it gives all the details. Okay. So helping adopt policies. So I haven't done that personally, but, I do help implement them and, just learning about them and always being willing to do that. Yeah. Do I feel pressure in the job? Yeah, but I think that's a part of, every new project we get, I feel pressure to get it done, and I think that's part of the motivation. I think a little anxiety helps with things, but also, once I've done it so many times, you feel the pressure, but, you'll get it done. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I have done, some professional development courses. I sometimes do the online ones after work, or I'll attend, different conferences. But I do have a list of those here if you're interested. Okay. Yeah, so I do have a few questions. How would you describe your work culture? Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. It just, the way we've been having this conversation, that's kind of how I understood it. Yeah. Yeah, that's, all I have. I'll give you my resume and professional development courses, and then my references are on here as well. I appreciate you having me in today, and I hope to hear from you soon.